Sunshine, Chapter 7, Loaded Die. There was a sign I saw that said something all too strange. Las Vegas, 10 miles ahead. And all that my mind could go to was that stupid song. The sultry sounds of degeneracy and misfortune that we're heading towards. I had nothing wrong with having fun, but after all kinds of family and friends who had gone there and lost it all, it was a place I'd hoped to destroy someday, or never had the displeasure of going. Then as we hit the crest of a rather large hill, I saw the city. It was alive with power and lights. And of course Las Vegas would still be alive. The world had to die and the filth continued thriving. How they had power was beyond me, but it wasn't a place I wanted to stay for very long. I stopped the train in a tunnel where we'd be hidden, and then there were jets flying above us. The shockwave hit the tunnel and some dust fell from the roof. They had planes and power? Shit, they were probably a force to be reckoned with. I climbed up to the side of the hill the tunnel was carved into, took out my AR-15 and looked through the scope, and saw that it was different from what I knew it to be. The desert around Vegas was filled with water, palm, and coconut trees. A large, almost tropical forest, and it was surrounded by a large wall. There were also trains running both inside and outside of the walled-off city-state. It was a large, strange sight to behold. Then Andy came up to me as I stopped the train. "The fuck is that? Is that Vegas?" I just nodded and gave him my scope. "So, did you talk to Seb yet?" He nodded and I gave the scope back. He took it very well. He was just curious about stuff. He thinks he's gay himself. Ah, so that's what that look was. Makes more sense to me now. I'd always known Andy was different, but it never stopped me from loving him as he was by. And if Seb was gay, that was totally fine with me. "Hey guys, I was wondering where y'all went and why we stopped." Then he saw the sprawling city with its planes, trains, and lights. "The fuck is that? That can't be Vegas, can it?" I just nodded and Seb took out his own scope and looked at the top of the tallest building. "Guys, what is the Atmos Corporation?" "The what?" "Where'd you see that, Seb?" He pointed to the top of the building in the very middle of the city. "Well, it might be linked to Blackthorn. Even though Carter is gone, he may still have allies." Then a helicopter flew out of the top of the Atmos Corporation building. It had a light that was shining around the ground and surrounding hills. Shit, they might have spotted us. "Guys, we need to hide in the tunnel. Go now, before it's too late." Then the helicopter flew directly above us and shined the light onto us. "You will surrender your weapons to us and be escorted into the last city on Earth." The last city? I didn't want to get to know Vegas, but we were found and I told Seb and Annie to drop their weapons and put their hands up. "Thank you, gentlemen. Now step away from your guns and go on to the flat ground." The doors opened and as the helicopter landed, and when the dust finally settled, there was a woman standing in front of us. She had striking reddish-brown hair and hazel eyes. She was somewhat tall and a bit lanky. She wore a blue satin dress and had her hair braided. Her shoes, a pair of sandals. She walked over to us and gave us each a vibrant handshake. "My name is Anne. Welcome to the safest place on the West Coast. Gentlemen, welcome to the city-state of Las Vegas." And stay tuned for Chapter 8, Corporate Takeover, coming out later today. Okay, bye. Love y'all too. Bye.